All right, welcome to another episode of Hale Praise Dale. I'm one of your hosts, JT Dallas, and over here on this side of me, over here, wherever that guy is.
I'm Voodoo.
Welcome into the show, one of your NASCAR news outlet. If you're new here, hey, I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, become an official Hale Raiser. If you're not new here, hey, welcome back. We're so glad to have you. We are at 154. We've been up a few since the last episode, so I'm real happy to see all you guys, and thank you for coming in. So we usually start the shows off by a little small talk. You got anything this week?
Not a whole lot. Weekend was a little bit insane, but it's all part of life, I guess. But
oh yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some answers on that stuff soon. But I don't want to go into too much detail.
Yeah.
Here.
Do they have at least an idea of what's going on, or?
At this point,
I'm not asking for like specifics. Obviously, if you don't want to give them, I'm not going to make you.
I would say at this point, absolutely not.
Okay.
Supposed to follow up with a cardiologist, I think, this week, and hopefully figure something out. So we'll see.
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't asking for specifics or anything. I was just.
Yeah, I get it.
Kind of know what's going on, so I was like,
I don't think our audience wants to know all of my troubles. Be a long list of them by the time our season's over here.
Yeah,
it's a shame we only got 2 weeks left.
Right,
and we got to cover silly season stuff. What you got going on?
Man, the only thing I've got is I got my paddleboard in, got some stuff for it. That's about it. That work. I mean, I've been working my tail off, so.
Gotta do what you gotta do to make that money.
I'm telling you, bro. I wish I found an easier way to make it, though.
You will, right before you go ahead and move on to the next life.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I don't have very much going on. Like I said, I got my paddleboard in, took it out for the first time, and did not fall in the water. So,
good job.
I know. Got a couple things for it to turn it into like a fishing rig. That's the plan. Fish around the lake here. Yeah, that's about all I got.
Catch yourself some dinner.
So, be nice. You ready to run the intro and all that?
I suppose so. Might as well do the show since we're live now, huh? All right. Like he mentioned, hit that subscribe button for us. Jump us up to 155.
What we have. Which one? Okay.
Jump straight into post-race breakdown. All right. With that being said, we'll go ahead and jump straight into the post-race breakdown while we wait for him to return. Alrighty. Oh, Talladega. Fortunately, I did not get to go. Was not able to secure tickets for it, but maybe in spring when it comes back around. We shall see. Got a handful of races to go over. The first one being the Love's RV Stop 225. The trucks. That's not supposed to be up there yet. Okay. Didn't see that. So cool crisp purse of $782,900, and Giovanni Ruggiero decided to take the pole, shaking things up a little bit from what we normally see. Did not have anybody DNQ. We landed enough trucks show up that wanted to make the show. Did have a few guys go to the rear for unapproved adjustments. Get the 38 of Chandler Smith, 42 of Matt Mills, and the 75 of Parker Kligerman. And your stage winners be stage 1 went to Mr. Roger Caruth in the 71, and Giovanni Ruggiero took stage 2, 17.
Where are we at here? Stage winners?
I just did stage winners, so we moving on to top 10.
That's what I was asking. So now we're just doing top 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'll take the top 5.
Go ahead.
Giovanni Ruggiero becomes the first driver since Todd Bodine in 2007 to win the pole, lead the most laps, and win a super speedway event in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. So obviously he won, took that 17 to the first. Corey Heim came in second in that 11. Ty Majeski in that 98 machine came in third. Dawson Sutton in the 26 came in fourth, and Lane Riggs in the 34 came in fifth.
Yes, sir. Mr. Tyler Ankrum coming in 6th in the 18 machine. Matt Crafton in the 88 coming in 7th. Dalley's favorite driver, Mr. Corey LaJoy, coming in 8th, still without a win. 99th place truck went to Mr. Roger Caruth after taking stage 1 up there. And then Caden Honeycutt in that 52 squeezing himself out of top 10.
Heck yeah, dude. Behind the scenes stuff, you might want to check your mic on OBS just to make sure it is your mic, because the mic on Discord, I'm pretty sure, is your earbuds.
Yeah, let's check that.
I just wanted to point that out before we get too far in, because it.
Yeah, so audio device on here is microphone.
Okay.
So let's.
I just wanted to make sure.
I don't know if I could change it on.
Yeah, on Discord.
Yeah,
I was about to say, yeah.
There we go. How about that?
That's 100 times better. It was just real like echoey and stuff on my end. That's why I was like, I wonder if it's like that on OBS. So I just wanted to make sure. So
yeah, you just got super loud in my ear too. What crap? Just changing it in Discord. up the thing on my end too.
It was yeah. It said, well, we're not using the mic anymore, so let's go more towards sound. So
maybe so.
But
I
anyway,
blew my eardrums out.
Sorry, didn't mean to yell at you. Notable entries: the 16 of Chris Wright, who finished 11th. JJ Yaley in that 7, finished 13th. Frankie Muniz in the 33, finishing not so middle 20th. Tyler Tomasi in the 69, nice, finished in 27th. And Tony Breidinger, Tony Breidinger in the number 5 finished in 33rd. Not a good race for her.
She's been struggling this season. Hopefully next season will be better for her.
Hopefully, you know, we're in that weird stage of transition stage. Duh, that's what it's called.
Anywho, fastest lap went to Mr. Ben Rhodes in the 99 on lap 90, almost his truck number lap, with a 49.783 and no issues in tech, nobody to R&D, so all smooth sailing for that.
Yep. Moving on to Xfinity, the United Rentals 250. The purse was $1,651,939. Jesse Love got the pole. There were no DNQs, but there were a few to the rear for unapproved adjustments. Yeah, it was Blaine Perkins, Taylor Gray, and Mason Maggio. Stage wins. Austin Hill kind of stole the stages and won all 3 if you count the last stage.
I do.
Oh, what's going on?
What you on about?
Oh, my computer.
Dun dun dun.
It did one of those like windows. Like, do you allow this to do whatever it's supposed to do? Like, and it like cut off my my other monitor.
Good
So
job.
it's just like my monitor blinked out, and I was like, wait a minute. Sorry.
Good job.
Hey, I know. But yeah, so Austin Hill took the win in the 21. Carson Quapple in the number 1 took the second position. Justin Allgaier in the 7 finished third. Christian Edkis in the 16 finished fourth. Caesar, oh no, Bossarella. That's how I'm guessing. In the number 5 finished fifth, so he got to match his number.
Yep. And the 31 of Blaine Perkins coming in 6th. Parker Retzlaff in the 4 coming 7th. Leland Honeyman Jr. technically in the 70 coming in 8th. And then the 8 of Sammy Smith missing his car finish position there by 1, finishing in 9th. And then Jesse Love securing himself a top 10 from the pole there.
Yes, sir. We did have some notable entries. The 99 of Connor Mausick finished 28th. Anthony Alfredo, fast pasta himself in the 42, finished 33rd. And Brendan Queen finished 36th in the 11. Fastest lap went to the 45 of Josh Williams on lap 12. Ran a 50.63, so slower than trucks. And there were no post-race tech issues.
Correctamundo. Sunday. Oh, going to Cup.
Not yet.
Yep. Cool Chris, 9,797,935 smackarooskies.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
Okay, go. Sorry.
Michael McDowell with the pole. He's been pretty decent at super speedways for snagging that pole. Nobody to the rear because we had exactly 40 cars show up this weekend. Did have a handful of guys go to the rear for unapproved adjustments. That'd be the 35 of Riley Herbst and both Legacy Motor Club drivers, that being John Hunter Nemechek and Eric Jones.
There it goes, finally.
I was about to say you need a bit a little less delayed on those.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. Yeah, so Ty Gibbs won the first stage, followed by Chase Briscoe winning the second stage. And then, of course, you all know that Chase Briscoe won the race, followed by a name that I didn't think we'd see up here, Todd Gilliland. Ty Gibbs came in
name.
And then old Bubbles came in fourth, with Cole Custer came in fifth. This is the first time we've covered Cole Custer, it feels like, this season, except for when we do RHPD Motorsports.
I think this is technically his second top 5 10. And third top 10. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think he had that much. I think he only had was one top 10 at the most.
We'll get there in a minute. That'll be our RHPD Motorsports update. Anyways, there's my RHPD fellow, Mr. Carson Hocevar, coming in 6th. And then my other RHPD guy, Tyler Reddick, coming in 7th. And then your RHPD guy coming in 8th. So I think the first time this season we got all 4 of our RHPD drivers in the top 10 in a single race. I don't think that's happened yet this season. Zane Smith.
5 of the top 10 were Toyotas too, so
NBA. Zane Smith at 38 coming in 9th, and then Mr. Brad Kozlowski securing himself top 10. Coming in 10th there.
Nice. Had a couple open entries. Had Casey Mears in that 66, finished 18th, so top 20, not bad. Fast Pasta in the 62, finished 21st. Austin Hill in the 33, finished 22nd. And Mr. BJ McLeod finished 28th in his 78 machine. Fastest lap to Michael McDowell in lap 119 with a 48.704. So faster than trucks and Xfinity. We're leaning in the right direction this time.
Right.
Yeah, no post race tech issues. So
It was nice to not see him saving as much this race.
Yeah.
Jumping over to the winless streak update.
Wimp. Hi, Dylan. What's
One
going
away
on,
from
Fritz?
280. Hey. He might be related to some other General Custer, maybe just not that one.
Possibly. But yeah. Oh, Ty Dillon has 279 starts. Ryan Preece is at 221. Technically, I believe Corey LaJoy would be at 276, 77. Or is that Cup starts only? Is this what we're counting?
Just Cup starts. Yeah, just Cup starts. His number not going up yet.
Those would work.
Maybe next season.
Yep, maybe. I hope so. Yep. So of course Chase Briscoe was reset. I forget how many he had before this. He wasn't too far.
No, I think he was barely in the double digits.
I think so too. Let's see here. Oh, Chris Bell is at 5. Busher is at 42. Eric Jones is at 113. John Hunter is at 111. Oh, Ty Gibbs is sitting at 121.
Mm-hmm. Lots of big numbers there. I remember when that whole first column there, that left-hand column, was all sub 30.
Yep.
Now,
but to be fair, last season we had like 18 winners go to the playoffs. So
yeah.
Well, not technically go to the playoffs. You get what I'm saying.
18 winners over the whole season, but yeah.
Yep.
But anyways.
Whereas this season, it feels like they're kind of regulating back out to just a few.
Oh, NASCAR.com Fantasy League update for the Rays Hale Praise Dale podcast. If you want to join up, that's what you search for. There's a password to get into it. It's all lowercase RHPD 2024. And of course, I'm still up top. Got me a nice little cushion going on right now. Valley has actually improved his lead because I think Braden did not select any drivers this week because his number did not change. So, lucked out there.
Moving on up.
Yeah. So go ahead and hop in there. It's only 2 races left on the season before you miss out on the chance for that 164th diecast from the Lino Racing website. What would be next on the...
Let's see here. We got the rookie watch. Alrighty then. I'll let you go first.
Yes, sir. So, Riley Erbst looked like he was going to have a great day at Talladega because he qualified 9th. But then he finished 32nd. Shouldn't have expected anything out of him. 35th in standing with 384 points.
Nice. So my rookie was SVG. He qualified pretty bad. And finished good. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. He started 31st and finished 11th. Currently 12th in standings with 2172.
Yeah, I think you're locked. I don't think I can catch up to either.
I think so.
But hey, we might have some rookies next season other than Connor Zilic.
Wait, what?
RHPD Motorsports.
Alrighty then. I'll go ahead and get my trash starters out of the way. I have the 55 of Cole Custer in that Bass Tracker machine. Has 34 starts, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. So you were right. Currently,
see, boom, sucker. It's like I get all the stats together for the show or something.
Right. Currently 33rd in points with 454. He had a great day. Started 12th, finished 5th.
Okay.
And then, of course, in the 56, I had Christopher Bell, who has 34 starts, 1 pole, 2 stage wins, 12 top 5s, 19 top 10s, and 4 race wins. Started 7th, finished 8th, currently 2nd in points for 4107. Let's keep that traction rolling because it is his year, son.
Nah, I still think Chase Briscoe's getting it. But anyways, moving on to my better half of RHPD Motorsports. Got the 37 of Cole Custer, 34 starts, a pole, 2 top 5s, and 9 top 10s now. It started way back in 32nd and actually finished 6th. So almost had himself a top 5. Currently sitting 23rd in the standings with 680 points. And then Mr. Tyler Reddick started 15th and finished 7th. Currently sitting 9th in the standings with 2,270 points. So highest current driver that's not in the playoffs.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp, womp,
Let's see
womp.
here. Next, we've got our trackside trends. We jump on over and talk about some news. All right. So we don't have any NASCAR updates this week, but we do have some team updates, such as Brennan Queen will compete in the full time in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series for Kaulig in 2026. So he secured a truck ride.
First Kaulig truck announcement. First Dodge driver official.
That's right. They are going to Dodge, aren't they? I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be piloting a Ram.
Yeah. Jeff Stankiewicz. I don't know how to say it, but it looks like it's supposed to be Stanky. Who served as crew chief for Grant Enfinger in the NASCAR Cup Series this season, has joined Tricon as part of the team's competition staff. So a little bit of a trajectory change there.
Joe White, who has served as the spotter for Ty Dillon this year at Kaulig, confirms he has been fired from the organization following last week's incident at Las Vegas, which to kind of track you or help you remember, it's where Ty Dillon, I think, was either pitting or coming out of the pit, and
He was going into
William
the
Byron
pit, yeah.
smoked him terribly. Ended the day for both drivers. If I remember right, it's not a good deal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Byron's car was like in half almost.
Yeah, I'm surprised NASCAR is not finding the spotter, honestly.
Well, I mean, he's gone now, so.
Yeah, but they could still find him.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Anyway.
More Kaulig news, because Kaulig's wanting to steal all the spotlight this week. Kaulig Racing CEO Chris Rice has confirmed that the team will end its alliance with RCR after 2025 and will start building its own independent cup program starting in 2026.
Nice.
Are freezing up a bit.
Yeah, I noticed. Let me try to do this. Hopefully it'll run a little bit better. Now, let's see here. Spire Motorsports and Justin Haley will part ways at the end of this season. This was plans for the number 7 Chevy will be announced Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So, new driver for the 7.
Suarez.
What?
Suarez.
I have no idea what you just said. You cut out like right as you were trying to talk.
So I'm saying Suarez, like super close to the mic.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like every time you'd start to talk, it was like, it's. That's all I'd hear.
Maybe I wasn't saying it loud enough for my mic to pick me up.
That was possibly.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be Suarez. That's what I was kind of getting at there.
Nice.
Other RCR news. They have tapped Jim Pullman to serve as crew chief for Mr. Kyle Busch starting in 2026. So that means Kyle Busch isn't going anywhere. Pullman is the current crew chief for Justin Allgaier and the number 7 Junior Motorsports team in the Xfinity Series. So I would say he's pretty successful at the moment.
Yeah. You think Allgaier is going to get to move up?
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's not enough open seats for as many people that need to move up. I mean, there's several drivers that need to move up this season, and there's just not enough open seats for them.
Wait, so I'm trying to remember because there's been so much back and forth with it. Legacy won't really have their charter until 2027, right?
I believe so. I think they're still forced to lease it out to RFK for 2026.
Which
we might not see 2027 for them. Technically, Suarez is out at Trackhouse, but still, it's just filling in that charter. 7's open, but we'll find out who's filling that on Wednesday. I don't think anybody else's is open at the moment.
So do you really think Suarez is going to get there, or do you think they're going to move Allgaier up?
I mean, it is Chevy still, so maybe they might move him up. I don't know.
I kind of look at how past drivers have done really well.
That could happen. Move Justin Allgaier up and give Suarez a ride in Xfinity.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll find out Wednesday.
Yep, that is true. Anyway, well, that does it for all of our trackside trends. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. My notes just off to themselves. Hang on a minute.
Well, I'll run the stinger transition. You like to skip the track fly-in anyway. Jump straight to talking about the schedule.
So you ready to talk about starting on Thursday? The MX5 and modified practice will world practice and qualifying will be from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
They kind of flip-flop back and forth between the two.
Yeah. And of course, is it Talladega? Oh my lord!
Actually, it's not at Talladega.
Or not Talladega, but
Martinsville. Why is that not updated?
Sorry, I was looking at Talladega and I was like, "That's not right."
Yeah.
Anyway, the actual race starts at 6, and it is on the IMSA YouTube channel. Will be 100 laps. The modified race will be at 7:30 on Flow Racing. The Virginia is for racing lovers at 200, and it will be 200 laps. Go figure that one, huh?
Crazy how that works.
Right.
All right. So it might take a second to update, but it should update. Let me pull my notes back up. All right. So on Friday, it's your truck day. Truck practice and qualifying is at 2:05 p.m. on FS2. Then your truck race will be at 6 o'clock that evening on FS1. Get your snap into a Slim Jim 200. It's actually just Slim Jim 200, but you know, they're still good.
That sounds better. Usually their stuff's like 800 words long, so.
Yeah. So pretty easy stage tracking here. First and second stage are both 50 laps, and the last stage is 100 laps, for a grand total of 200 laps. 36 entries. Most notable will be Mr. Butterbean in the number 7, and then Patrick Staropoli, the 84.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Graphics updated.
On Saturday, the Xfinity practice qualifying starts at 1 p.m. on the CW app. The Cup practice qualifying will be on True TV at 4:30. The pre-race for Xfinity starts at 7 on CW. The Xfinity race is on CW. The IAA and Richie Bros 250. The first and second stage will be 60 laps, and the last stage will be 130 for a grand total of 250 laps. There will be 39 entries. And
Means one's going home.
yep. And on
Hang on, baby Jesus, this is gonna get bumpy.
So Cup pre-race starting at 1:30 on NBC. And then the Cup race is 30 minutes later, also on NBC. Be the Xfinity 500. Don't confuse that with the Xfinity Series that will race the day prior. This is actually the Cup Series that's sponsored by Xfinity. Anywho's. Stage 1 and 2 are both 130 laps, and the final stage is 240 laps for a grand total of, you guessed it, 500 laps. Only 37 entries, with Casey Mears showing up again this week.
I wish there would be more Johnson entries.
Maybe next season.
Oh, maybe that starter in 27 will be Johnson's.
I'll take it. Probably be a disappointing season, but I'll take it.
One can hope, right?
All right, jump to the playoff pictures.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
So, starting the crash. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Corey Heim, of course, with the win, is setting in. Followed by Roger Carruth, Tyler Ankrum, and Caden Honeycutt. They're all on the positive. But Ty Majeski, Lane Riggs, and Daniel Hemrick and Grant Enfinger all to the negative. I don't think Grant or Daniel will make it again in there. But Ty Majeski, Lane Riggs, they might have a fighting chance to get into the playoffs.
I could honestly see them getting in over Caden Honeycutt, that's for sure. I'm surprised he's above the cut line at the moment.
Yep.
Jumping to Xfinity. Connor Zilich and Justin Allgaier both advance on points. They do not have a win during the playoffs. They're not, during the playoffs, but not during this round of the playoffs. They have enough points that they don't have to worry about getting passed up. Jesse Love is sitting pretty comfortable there with 40 points above the line, and Carson Quaffle, 11 points to the good, with Sammy Smith on the opposite end of that with 11 points to the bad. Brandon Jones and Sam Mayer in the 20s on the negative, and then Mr. Sheldon Creed is basically, you got to win this sucker or you ain't got a chance.
Yeah. Yep.
But out of these guys, obviously I can see Jesse Love going in there, but then I think Sammy Smith will probably be that fourth car.
I believe so. Which I'm sure Junior Motorsports wouldn't be too upset about it.
Yeah, either way, because Carson Quaffle or Sam Smith.
Yeah, because isn't Allgaier a junior car too?
1, 7, and 8. Yeah, 1, 7, 8, and 88. Yeah. They want Jesse Love out and 1 and 8 in, so they're guaranteed a championship. Wouldn't that be insane if all 4 cars were Junior Motorsports?
It's just what a time to be a team.
I wonder what organization's going to win the championship. Now, if Connor Zilich doesn't win that championship, that's going to suck for that team.
Yeah, because they've won like every other race this season.
Right.
All right, moving on to Cup. Let's see here. We got Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin in with the win. Christopher Bell is a plus 37, which he's technically second in points, but that's in points. He's third in playoff standings because you win and you're in. Followed by Kyle Larson, which is only 1 point behind him. William Byron is negative 36. Joey Logano, negative 38. Ryan Blaney, -47, and Chase Elliott, -62. I honestly think that Chris Bell needs a win. Hang on, give me just a second.
So I'm pretty sure out of this, last week I picked Chase Briscoe to win championship. That way we can pick from, try to have a tiebreaker. I'm pretty sure Dale picked Christopher Bell, if I'm not mistaken. He can confirm that after he gets done talking to people. Around all his NASCAR stuff, maybe. Somebody's getting him something. It was good for him to get me something for my birthday. But
Sorry, I had a family member pass away, and he was a kind of a big NASCAR fan. So my mom's trying to see if I had any shirts or anything that she could wear to the funeral and all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It's life.
Yeah, definitely happens.
But anyway,
you did pick Christopher Bell to win it this season, right?
I did.
Championship. I figured.
Yep. Chris Bell is who I've got down for my champion. It'd be pretty cool
Chase
if he won.
Briscoe's mine. He's already for sure going to the championship for.
Chris Bell's going to win at Martinsville. Calling it right
now. Does he do well at Martinsville usually? I haven't even looked up to see who does well there yet. Let's see.
Yeah, Fritz, I have a C Bell hoodie when he made the first championship, which was my cousin, the one that passed. His original driver was Elliott Sadler, and then he went from Elliott Sadler to liking Kyle Busch, ran the Busch train all the way through, and now right before he died, he started becoming a C Bell fan. So I've got a hoodie, a C Bell hoodie for my mom. So
Christopher Bell does have a win at Martinsville. It's 2022.
That he does. I have the winner car.
But it's looking like it's more in favor of Mr. Ryan Blaney there. Got an average finish of 4.6 and 2 wins.
Yeah, but Blaney's kind of been off the last couple races.
Yeah, but this is his redemption race. Make sure Joey Logano can't go for a odd year championship.
They're going to wreck each other out. That's what's going to happen. C-Bell's going to take the win.
We shall see.
So,
playoff predictions.
Yes, sir. So
obviously
we're still
gonna
tied.
Tie up, but then
yeah, we've obviously made some pretty dang good picks because, I mean, I'm pretty sure all but like one or two of ours made it to the round of 16. So ain't bad.
Yeah.
We currently have all of the round of 8 and the round of 4. So I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Who did I pick that didn't actually make the playoffs? Would be what? Bosky, Busher.
Yeah, and I picked Chastain, which Chastain made 16, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Eric Jones didn't make it. Yeah, Eric Jones. Yeah, that's who it was. Okay. Yep. So.
Fun times.
Oh yeah. All right, so you ready to move on over to our sponsor highlights?
Let's do it.
We have one scheme this week that we have, but the rest we'll just talk about.
We got a couple. We got 2. I didn't write it in because I added it at the very last minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his. But then also those 2 future ones we have the schemes for. So.
Yeah, I figured we had the schemes for the 2 future ones. I just
Yep.
All right. So Austin Dillon is going to be running a Bass Pro Shop / Winchester waterfowl. I hope it's got the like the old Duck Hunter camo on it. That would be.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to order it.
Well, Duck Dynasty
If I know it ever make it.
Thanks,
So
Noah Gregson in that 4 is going to have some probably those mozzarella sticks on his car again. The Farm Rich. Maybe they'll change it up and not have. But.
Maybe. Chris Buescher is going to be running that Kroger scheme, but on the back of it, this time it'll have the Core Power little protein shakes. So.
Yeah, they're not terrible. They're expensive. Next up,
Yeah, my wife drinks one every morning.
I do drink protein shakes, but not the Core Power ones. Christopher Bell up next in his Kufandy menswear car. Take a look at this.
It's not my favorite, but at least it's not the Ream scheme.
Oh, so you're gonna have a favorite this episode. You just wait and see. Saving it for last too, by the way.
So what I will say is this gives me Tony Stewart vibes. Hardcore Tony Stewart vibes. Instead of the Kufandy, just slap a Home Depot on it, and it would be Tony Stewart.
Change it to orange.
It's got orange on it.
Yeah, but then blue.
This looks like one of those. This looks like one of those off Home Depot schemes where it's like, buy your deck screws or something.
Yeah, maybe so. I think they did actually release Cole Custer's scheme for his Texas A&M University car that he'll run this weekend, but it wasn't a very good picture of it. Before it was like maroon with that digital camo stuff going on, but I think it's just plain maroon this time.
Nice.
Pretty boring.
Yep. Let's see here. Cody Ware is going to be running the Rexzilla / Kick.com car. So
yeah,
that'd be
kind of cool to see that. I stream on Kick, so cool. And then this is the one that we just added last minute. Mr. Carson Hocevar coming up with a Moto Casino scheme, and it's different for the 3rd week in a row.
I like it. 10 out of 10. Scheme of the week, right there.
Well, it just so happens that technically it would be your week to pick the previous race, but we're not having an episode next week. You decide you want to go to work or some crap.
Unfortunately, some people got to work around here, Yeah,
but the week after we'll do. You'll pick the one from Martinsville, and I'll pick the one from Phoenix.
I wonder who would be my pick.
I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see. 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be someone completely random, not even this car.
Right.
I love it though. It's a good top tier. All right, so we do have some future schemes for the legacy, or one of the legacy guys. We've got John Hunter Nemechek's 42 for the 2026 Richmond. It's going to run a Rexall car.
Yep. Not exactly a fan.
It gives me, you know what it makes me think of? And I think Legacy kind of does this on purpose. They kind of take old schemes and try to remake them. This makes me think of the Viagra car.
I
feel like this is that scheme, just a little updated.
Maybe so. I'm gonna have to look it up. See. But here comes the banger. We got a long-time amazing sponsor making a return, not only onto a car. They're gonna be like on the wall of pit road, and
I'm so excited.
Forget something else they're doing too, but they're going all in at Phoenix. So, Michael McDowell and that 71 machine is gonna run none other than a Tide scheme.
Oh, Yes, I love Tide schemes. You go all the way back to like the what's his name, Tim Richmond, I think, in the number 10, bro. Oh, I love Tide schemes.
I'd never misses when they put a scheme out. Tell you that
No.
much. This is probably going to be the scheme of the week for Phoenix. So, spoiler alert, you might already know our S cubed for 2 weeks from now.
You'll forget by then.
Maybe so. We might forget.
Man, I kind of wish they would have done like a like a throwback to DW, because DW ran a Tide scheme in the 17.
Yeah.
Way
I don't
back
think
in,
this
like,
is too far off though.
It is a little bit, because the DW scheme started in orange and faded to white with like a blue stripe down it. So I mean, this is like one of the newer schemes, which I understand, but I think it would be cool if they come back next year even more and did like Darlington as that one. That would be okay with me. Because if you know us, I'm a sucker for a throwback that has the same sponsor, because how cool is that? If you can get a
doesn't
sponsor
exactly
to come
happen all the
back,
time.
even just for that race, awesome. I forget who did it this year. It was like they were ran in like the 60s, and then they came back, and it was the same company but slightly different name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That was on one of the front row
Dillons,
cars.
I want to say it was Ty Dillon. Well, are you sure?
No, maybe you're right. It was like,
I wanted to say it was Ty Dillon.
Something fisheries or something.
Yeah, it was like Owl Fisheries or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was one of the Dillons. I think it was Ty. That'd be Kaulig.
No, Ty Dillon ran the the Beaver Street.
Yeah, Beaver Street Fisheries. Something like that.
Yep, it was Ty Dillon. He ran the Beaver Street Fisheries, and it's a white car with a red banner.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So before we jump over to our slick scheme spotlight, because that's all we got left, we're gonna cover a little bit of legit NASCAR league. Need to actually put it in the notes so we know when to cover it. But
I planned on being there, but then I got super busy. I'm sorry.
Why did you pop up but you didn't move? Hold on. Hold, please. Get this fixed. Oh.
Did y'all just do the draft, or was that the Clash?
No, so we just did the Clash this past weekend, or yesterday, I should say. So this weekend coming up on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern will be the Legit NASCAR League draft. As you can see, we got 5 teams going on, and we're going to fill up all 5 of them teams because we got 15 drivers available to be picked. So each team will have 4 drivers, and then we'll actually have some part-time drivers too that will be added to that. So potentially, if everybody shows up, we could have 25 cars running. And we had 16 at the Clash. Actually,
hang on, I've got to go deal with my kids. One of them's yelling "ow" and crying. So
yeah, that's not good. So yeah, this will be on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on my Twitch and Kick channels. Just search for Voodoo 48 and hop in there, hang out while we figure out which team is going to be running which manufacturer, and then running those 15 drivers out to each team and seeing what each team consists of at the end. It's going to be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Actually had a decent amount of people tune into the Clash. I think we averaged 6 viewers over the whole stream that lasted about an hour and a half. Not too shabby. Definitely looking forward to it. Draft is this weekend, and then the following weekend will be Hale Razor 250 or Yeah, the Hellraiser 200. Unfortunately, NASCAR 25 only has the Coke Zero 400 version and not the Daytona 500 version. So the Hellraiser 200 will be week after the draft. Looking forward to that.
You want some kids?
I have enough.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
Actually, I'll make a deal with you. I'll take one if you take 3 of mine. Worth a try. Anyways, tune into that on Sunday on my Twitch and Kick channels.
Yep. Alrighty then. So next is what? X cubed.
Be it. Do it.
All right. Hang on. So, X Cubed is brought to you by happyhourracing.com, the one-stop shop for all your NASCAR needs. If you're like us and like to buy NASCAR things, like what's behind me and behind him, go check them out. They're pretty good. I got my order within a week. It's pretty good priced. But when you do go check that out, use code RHPD to support the podcast with no extra cost to you. So just a little quick type in and you're on your way. So
Absolutely. Help out the podcast. Every teensy bit helps. Helps out.
So I have the older scheme this week.
Yeah, which means you go second. Previous week goes first. Oh,
Loser.
Talladega. I went
Knows
with
how to
old
party.
Ricky Stenhouse. Non-vegan Jack Links.
His steak
Beef
car.
jerky car.
It looks like raw steak to me. It looks pretty good. It looks good on track. But
Yeah. I thought about going with Carson Hocevar again, but I would have made 2 weeks in a row that I picked him.
nah,
And,
that's on you.
sounds like he would have got picked next week too. So.
Been,
Hey, he's winning
keep
something.
on.
Not racist, but
That's right. And style points. That's about it.
yep. So Ricky started 37th and unfortunately got into a wreck on lap 51 that took out like 5 or 6 cars. So finishing 38th on the day, but it looked good for those 51 laps.
That he did.
Well, 50 and a half because that last half of the 51st lap did not look pretty.
Yes, sir. That does look pretty good. I'd like to own that car, but Lionel sucks and probably won't make it. So
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
anyway, I have the got the number wrong because it's the number 60 Winn-Dixie car.
I'm used to him running the number 6.
I know. Of Mark Martin, the 1999, which I kind of broke our rules. But hey, we made them so we can break them, right?
Exactly. You don't like it, suck it up.
Yep. So this is actually a Busch series, or today it would be known. Well, it's kind of hard because it's kind of in a transition. Either the Xfinity Series or the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Series.
It's currently
Take your pick.
Xfinity. We
Currently,
got 2 more
Xfinity-
races. 2 more races of
races, it'll
Xfinity
be-
Series.
Yeah. Okay. So currently Xfinity, but back then it was called the Busch Series.
This is the car. I think I talked about this previously. This is the car that kind of got me into NASCAR because every time my mom went to Winn-Dixie to go shopping, had all his stuff hanging around. Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. So, of course, this is the Ford Thunderbird, and this is the car that he ended up winning the 1999 Busch Series championship with. He had it raced in 34 races, got 1 pole and 2 wins. So, pretty cool. It's like a iconic, like when you think of at least when I think of NASCAR, I think of this era, kind of car where you got your
Probably the best era. Yeah.
Yeah, Gen 4 was the best. I'm sorry. but like you got all your contingencies. The cars were kind of like I don't know, the color schemes and stuff were just what I think of when I think of cars. This era is really what kind of got me into collecting. Like, yeah, these cars today are awesome, but I feel like they could do a whole lot more with the wrap, and they decide not to. But these guys were painting on their stuff, so. But yep, that's my pick, Mark Martin, his 60. But the black and yellow and the red just go so well together.
The beef people.
The beef people. Yep. Which unfortunately I don't have a Winn-Dixie around me. I've been to one because my mom, she grew up in like Georgia and Florida, so we visited there quite often. But up here in Oklahoma, we don't have Winn-Dixies. We've got.
I don't know if we still got a Winn-Dixie around us anywhere. Obviously, they won't have any of the Mark Martin merch anymore. But
You might be lucky and find some off of like eBay or something.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I had like a little tiny, one of the cheap 1/64th diecast of this car at one point.
Pretty
Still
sure
don't have
somewhere
it,
I
but-
still have one. But anyway, that's my pick.
That's our show for tonight. Actually, before we do all that, check out our merch on the description down below. We got the link to our merch. We got all these different little things here. We got the logo for the podcast, the logo for the league that we're racing in together. We got the Retro Razor. We got Cucumber Cowboy, Victory Bell, Pizza Boy, Fast Pasta, Joey Lasagna, and Matt the Burrito, which might have to change him up because technically he's not in the 99 anymore. But yeah, he also hadn't won a race in a while. He's holding a checkered flag there, but you know.
Whoops.
It'd be good. But yeah, we also have my personal channel's logo on there. We got like an 80s style t-shirt. Got a certified Hale Razor shirt. Actually, it's shirts, hoodies, hats, little traveler mug, coffee cup, stickers, all kinds of fancy jazz on there. Go check it out.
Yep. Should go check her out.
And if there's some kind of merch that you're wanting, let us know what it is and see what we can do to get it made for you.
Yep.
What else we got to cover? Yeah, subscribe because you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, and that makes us sad. So fix it.
Yeah, and make us hit 155. I think our goal for before next season is to hit 300. Isn't that what we said? At the beginning of this season, just to put into perspective, at the beginning of the season we had 25.
Yeah, so I think we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Keep picking up steam. Got to.
Oh yeah. But anyway, if you guys want to hear anything new from us, or you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. We're always open for changes and all kinds of good stuff. If it works, great. If it doesn't, hey, we're sorry. We'll keep on trucking. But that's all I got.
I'm always trying to find ways to improve this thing. So let me know ways that
you've done a real good job. They got it looking pretty good.
Singular's helping out a lot. Singular and Overlays.uno. So appreciate them. Technically, the stuff from Overlays that we're using is completely free, as well as the stuff from Singular. Although the stuff from Singular, I was able to build myself. Updated on a Google spreadsheet.
It is pretty cool. But anyway,
got anything
that's
else?
all I got, homie. Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, That'll be the checkered flag for this week's show. Keep your engines revved, and we'll catch you next time, Hale Raisers.